Good morning. Happy daily vlog. I'm going to try to do a daily vlog today just because I haven't done one in a while and I feel like there just isn't that many cool things happening to me this week, so we'll just do a more in-depth thing. It's like 10 o'clock. I decided to sleep in because I've been so tired lately. I just brushed my teeth. I haven't washed my face yet because I want to do a gua sha mini session with you guys in the vlog, so we're gonna do that after we go out and grab breakfast, and it closes, like the hash browns stop at 11, so I'm going to keep this intro short and then see you guys in 15-20 minutes. I ended up going to get some packages because they were there already, and I ate my hash brown on the way here, but I got my typical sausage and egg McMuffin. But I also got a little donut. They have, I don't know if you guys have tried, but McDonald's has like these little donuts. And I've been craving donuts lately, which is kind of strange because I never really craved donuts ever before, but it's a new craving. And got an apple fritter. Can you see, guys? Apple fritter. So it's basically a plain donut with some apple stuff inside. And I'm excited. They have like a new one called cinnamon and cream, which is probably going to be something I try soon. And apple juice, of course. Might need to put my hair up. But yeah, I'm gonna eat. And I'm gonna eat and then wash face, gua sha, unpack a couple packages that I just got. I do have a physio appointment today, and I will show you what I wore out because I thought it was a pretty cute outfit. Alrighty, so this is the outfit, just a little bit easier for me to show you in the bright light. I got this set from a Toronto-based brand called Madame Wolf, and it's honestly one of the softest waffle materials that I've tried in a long time. It's like in a cream color, but it also comes in navy and black. I think navy is next on my wish list. The pants are actually really perfect right now for pregnancy because they're kind of more like a mid to low rise, so I can have it under my belly. Now that it's bigger, it's hard to like actually wear higher rise things. I'm wearing a size medium in both the top and bottom, and I think it's perfect. Like the top is long enough that I can wear over leggings, and the pants actually aren't that long. I was a little bit worried they'd be too long if I wore them like lower rise, but they aren't. And then I just paired my oversized Zara vest that I got, I think, on in the fall or winter sale. So they probably don't have it anymore, but I will like try to look for something similar for you, which is the perfect weather for a puffer vest. And then my Everlane tread sneakers, which are one of my faves. Kind of want to get them in a different color as well, just because the shape is so good. So yeah, this is the super easy outfit that I went to go pick up packages and McDonald's with. I'm gonna go to the physio later today, so I'll probably have to change pants into leggings just because it's easier for the appointments. But overall, really bump friendly and cozy outfit for those of you who are still into loungewear. Okay, so I'm just gonna wash my face right now and prep it for the gua sha routine. So I'm just gonna use my Burt's Bee stuff that you've seen me talk about in the last two vlogs. And then I put a little bit of the Amorepacific single extract on as kind of the toner, because in the Lanshin instruction manual it says basically to put a little toner on, a little bit of like a moisturizing toner, and then serum if you want, and then some oil. But since I like to wash my face after gua sha, because I just find if I leave the oil on after, it causes breakouts for me, so I just let it soak in a little bit and then I wash it off and then do my normal skincare. This is all I'm going to put on for now, so I don't like waste a bunch of serums. Alright, so this is my setup. I have my Riki mirror like right here by the window, and then I just do the gua sha in front of it. I don't really turn on the light unless I'm filming something, so I think I'm gonna keep it off today. Alright, because there's a lot of stuff around the neck area, I need to take off my sweater and my necklaces. So I keep all my stuff in my little desk drawer. This is the oil that I use. I showed it to you guys last time. This is the Pai Rosehip Oil. And I do about 4 drops. And then massage it in my hands. And then massage it into my skin. Make sure you get your neck because you're going to be using the gua sha all over your neck. So you basically just need like a little bit of glide onto your skin. It doesn't have to be like super oily, so don't put like too many drops. Maybe start off with 3 or 4, and if it's like still not enough, then you can add more later. I'm still kind of going off the book, the little instruction manual, just so I have like a little reminder of all the steps, because there's a bunch. So this one is my Lanshin Gua Sha. I don't know if you guys remember or watched my last vlog. I talk about it a little bit more. So essentially I start off at the back of my neck and I use this, like the pointy heart-shaped one. It's like the back of my spine. I hope you guys can see this. I don't know if you can. And then I just swipe all the way up to my hairline, the beginning of my spine, upwards. So next up, we're going to use this part of the gua sha and then go along the shoulders. Something that I've learned after watching a bunch of different videos is you want to use the gua sha as flat as possible. Like, you don't want to have it like 90 degrees on your skin and like be scraping it. You want it to be as flat as possible. So hard, like, so let me show you on my hand. So you want it to be like this, not like this, because if you put too much pressure, then you're not really draining your lymph nodes. So I feel like that's something that a lot of people don't realize, because when you see people like doing it on stories, they're doing it at a really harsh angle, and it doesn't necessarily work. Something to keep in mind. I'm going to go up to my ears a couple times, going upwards. So now we're going to work around like the clavicle area. Is it too dark for you guys? Spring allergies are coming. My nose is so stuffy. So using the contour side, or if like depending on the gua sha you have just like a flat side, would work. Just like hold on to on your clavicle area. Scrape up, not scrape, but you know what I mean. Right under your jaw. Move over to closer to the neck. Do that a couple times. So you'll get a little bit of redness on your neck, but it's just because you got your blood flowing. And then you make your way back down. You can go a little bit above your jawline too, like that. And then you're gonna repeat the same on the other side, which I'm not gonna film, otherwise this video will be like 30 minutes long. And then the next thing would be basically doing the same thing that you did at the back of the neck in the front, starting down here. To the chin. Alright, so after that we're going to do the jaw. So I'm going to use this part and hug the jawline. So in the video that I was watching from Lanshin, like she goes like that with her mouth. I guess just kind of stretch it out. I don't really know why, but I'm going to follow her. And you can notice that my gua sha is quite flat along my face like this and not like that. And then I'm going to use the contour side or flat side depending what kind of gua sha you have, and scoop from basically the underneath my chin to the ear. because a lot of the time when you feel like you're starting to have like a double chin, it's actually not fat that's being stored down there. It's all the water retention that gets trapped. So over the course of like basically the last week that I've been using this, like I can totally see like all, like a lot more definition underneath my jaw. Okay, I'm also gonna use the same edge to go from like here underneath my cheekbone, just to make sure there's no trapped liquids or... So this should probably help a little bit of cheek definition. Okay, so the whole lower section of the face is done. Sorry for the lighting, guys. I think the sun is just being covered by clouds and maybe it's windy outside. I don't know. Okay, so now this part is done. We are going to move up to this area. So with this area, I'm going to use kind of like the hip side or whatever side of the gua sha you have. Basically anything that can hug the cheek shape. So I'm going to go like that. The hairline. Okay, and then also, because it's close to the eye, I'm not going to use like the pointy part of the flat side, but I'm going to just use the smooth side. Just right under the eye, really, really lightly. Just a deep puff. So the battery's gonna die. I'm gonna quickly just show you the last couple moves. So I'm gonna use this part and basically go up flat along my forehead like that, 5 times back and forth. And then I'm gonna finish off with this on my eyebrow like that a couple times. So I'm doing this so fast because the battery is like flashing red. And then the last thing that I do is use this part and kind of just wiggle it around my nose here. Wiggle it down and then go like that. I have no idea why I do that, but that's what the video person does. And I found that my nose is a little bit less puffy and a little bit more defined lately. So it works. And that's it. That's what I've been doing so far. I've just been following the Lanshin tutorial. I know there's a lot more other tutorials out there that you can follow, especially on like TikTok and Instagram, but I am liking it so far. I feel like if my face stops like responding quite so well to these exercises, then I will try to change it up. And hopefully you found that helpful. I'm going to charge the camera now, and then I'll talk to you guys when it's done charging. Alrighty, righty. Let's see if this brightens it up. Sorry for the mess. I don't know if you guys can see the ceiling tiles are all off because Travis is in the middle of doing the kitchen ceiling, essentially putting drywall up and then putting more pot lights. It's been something we've been wanting to do for a long time, and finally biting the bullet before the baby comes. So I just got back from the physio appointment, essentially working on my pelvic floor and also asking her questions about my diastasis recti. She actually said, like, there's a new study that came out that basically 100% of people get it at like in some sort of level, like even if it only splits a little bit, most people who are pregnant get it. So that made me feel a whole lot better. And she basically said like I could do everything I did before except like just take a look at my stomach, and if it starts to cone, which is kind of like when your muscle, when your stomach is coming through that like gap in your muscles, then stop. So I'm going to keep an eye out on my workout routine and see if like any coning happens there. But I'm excited that I can still do stuff, you know, because I didn't do anything in the last week really. I'm just afraid to like make it worse. but she's like, because of like my size, I'm not like the biggest person, that it was very likely gonna happen. So it's just about like making sure that we can fix it when I'm not pregnant anymore. And she said most of the time it like goes back naturally within 6 weeks, and then if it doesn't, then we can do exercises for that. So yeah, I'm just making my smoothie because I have to have my dates. I haven't made one in 2 days, so I'm gonna make one now since I didn't have lunch. I put milk into the smoothie. Let me rearrange so you can actually see what is in the smoothie. Is that better? Okay, so I put some milk, about like, so I put some milk. How much is this? I think it's about 250. Sure, 200, 250 mils of skim milk. And then I usually put kale or some sort of greenery into my smoothie, but when I asked Travis to get me spinach, he got me this like block, like a whole block that's like stuck together spinach. So I don't know what to do because it's like this big, and I'm not gonna put the whole thing in my smoothie. So I'm gonna have to go get some smoothies on my own, like some spinach on my own. So I'm just putting a little bit of raspberry, of peach. This is a little bit of a sweet one. Normally with the greens it's less like fruity. Just don't have that right now, so we're gonna make do. It's kind of gonna be a little sweet snackaroo. So a little blueberry, a little raspberry, tiny bit of peach. Then I put a banana. I used to put avocado in it because I love the creamy texture, but I actually quite enjoy the texture and the taste that banana adds to the smoothie. Okay, and then my dates. I just have these guys. So I put 3 in there usually. I have to get some more this weekend. Someone told me to check the middle of them because sometimes it has gross stuff in it. So review. I always do that now. I just don't like the texture of a date, like on its own. Blech. I really don't like the texture of dates like on its own. That's why it has to be in a smoothie. And then I put peanut butter. I use almond butter for a bit, but just also doesn't taste as good. So I put quite a bit of peanut butter. Put my protein. Let me grab date to help take some of that off. There we go. Might add some ice cubes in there to make it a little bit colder. Usually I add the ice cubes at the bottom, like you're supposed to put like all the frozen stuff like at the bottom, but I forgot, so. Also, this is the block of spinach. I have no idea what like I'm supposed to do with it. It's like so hard. I feel like that would be for like boiling in like one pot. I don't even know what like one would use that for. Because I didn't record, so I just make a little bit too much usually. It's always like this much extra, I don't know what I should change, so. Anyways. Alrighty, it's 4 o'clock. I just spent some time on the computer answering emails. I have to finish editing my H&M video, which is going to go live tomorrow. And then Travis is on his way home, so we'll make dinner-ish, 5:30-ish. So that's about it. Very short day. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And let me know what you want to see on the next vlog. Do you prefer daily vlogs or weekly vlogs? Next week might be a little bit more fun. We're getting the AC installed on Tuesday, so I mean, I'm not going to follow them around with the camera, so maybe it might not be that interesting for a vlog. But anyways, I'm going to stop mumbling, and thanks for watching.